Hi, I'm Jovita Trujillo, and today I'm in my feelings about God. So I've been in my feelings about God for a really long time. It's all just very confusing. Like, I grew up in a Pentecostal Christian church, which is like kind of borderlining on the cult. And I would sit there every Sunday and watch my mom write a $100 check to the church while they scared me and told me that all of my friends, loved ones, family members, whoever that didn't believe that Jesus died on a cross, that God was up there and Holy Spirit, that they were gonna die and burn in a this flame-filled hell. And I'm like, why are we agreeing to this? This sounds awful. So I'm like sitting there and they're telling me that God made this world and it's all so amazing and he's there to help us who they want to help. I'm like, but what about like all these terrible things happening in the world? Like I'm little and I know that there are people being murdered, there's people being starved, there's homeless people. Like, why aren't you doing anything? They're like, well, they have free will. I'm like, but he already knows the future. What do you mean we have free will? If he already knows what's gonna happen. Like, why doesn't he just stop us? Do I believe there's a God? Yes. Do I believe that God could be an alien? Yes. I think that something definitely created us. I don't think the internet created itself. I think the ocean is so beautiful and something made it. Do I think it's like a white man holding a golden pitchfork with a long white beard? No. But do I think it could be a man? Yes. I know people are like, look at the God's a woman. There's no way that God has to be a woman. Look at the statistics against women. God is not a woman. And religion is kind of like a sports team. Like everyone's like backs up their religion. Like you cannot tell a Christian that Mormonism is the way to go. And you can't tell a Catholic that Christianity is the way to go. They are standing by their team. And there are key players. In Christianity, you got Jesus, you got Judah, you got all these people. In Mormon, there's people with Mormon, they have their players, and everyone has their players. And if we're supposed to believe that like God, you're supposed to be the way that God made you, and that's why people, say that you can't be gay or lesbian or transition or do anything because that's not the way that God made you. So you're telling me I'm supposed to love serial killers and rapists and all these terrible people because that's the way God made them? No. No, I think that if God is who I think they are, we're supposed to like resist and we're supposed to question things and we're supposed to ask why is this the way it is and question the way that the Bible is and make it better and make everyone one, because at the end of the day, all these religions, they have the same God. There's no way that there's 7 different gods up there. But God, I have a lot of the good things coming and I really hope that you continue to back me up. And it's also just kind of confusing like how much religion has impacted our world and all the horrible like wars and rapes and pillages that have come out of it. And really, when you think of the history of the world, like it's all been really bad. Like God is just everywhere but nowhere sometimes. And some of the really greatest people don't believe in him or whatever. And like that's what made me be really confused. Maybe my problem really is just with religion. Maybe I don't have an issue with God. I think I'm in my feelings about religion. And I think there's all these false promises. They're like, if you pray to me, you do all this, we're gonna have you, we got your back. I'm like, my mom was asking for your help hella times when she got depressed and you were nowhere to be seen. Maybe you're on vacation. But again, he shows up when he needs me. I've almost died multiple times. Like twice. He was there, someone was there. I don't know. If you know about God, please let me know what's up. Hey, I'm Jovita and I was in my feelings about God.